morning, children. How are you today, Alive? At least as well as your miserable lives can afford you. Oh, that's good to hear. Or at least good to imagine I hear. I don't hear you anymore. Mind blessedly quiet. Free of your horrendous trivial thoughts. Okay. What are we doing? We are going to... Okay, now I think this is like not the first one, and I kind of want to play these... I mean, what's the fucking order of this shit? You know, I kind of want to play them in chronological order. I don't want to play them in whatever order this shit's fucking decided. Okay, so the first one appears to be Arena. Elder Scrolls of the Arena from 1994. Then we got Daggerfall, 96. An Elder Scrolls Legend, Battlespire in 97. And then Elder Scrolls Adventures, The Redguard. So we'll go down to the Arena. Yep, that looks like an early thing, alright. Arena. Which, I mean, I feel like none of these are the actual first Elder Scrolls. Like, I'm not familiar really with the fantasy titles on account of not being bisexual. Alright. Arena, you know. The bat file is usually reliable. You know what? I appreciate that as a little cutscene. Smooth, went somewhere, didn't take up 45 minutes of my life. For centuries, different factions battled in petty wars and border conflicts until, what is that, in 2E896? Tiber Septim crushed all who opposed him and took control, proclaiming himself as emperor. Still, the bitter years of war had an effect on the populace. Yeah, they'll do that. I wasn't even ready. Okay, there's some kind of peace. Oh, okay, Arena's a place. I thought it was like a dueling game or something. Like, that's why I thought it was like a subtitle for like, oh yeah, here's, you know, Elder Scrolls. Here's Elder Scrolls if you just want to fight. Emperor's betrayed. Yeah. By magic. I mean, if you can teleport people to other dimensions, you're probably just in charge. I like the idea of true emperors, though. That's a thing. So did he turn the lizard guy into a muscle dude, or did he turn a muscle dude into a lizard guy? Let's just generate a comp. Oh god. Okay. Let's see, alright. Oh, Jesus. Arms Master Festal is am I getting a Voight Conf test? What the fuck is going on here? Can't hear me over the music. That's weird. I mean, how are we doing here? Yeah, I don't like fantasy. It's just sci-fi for people who are too stupid to explain something. I like how sometimes the mouse shows up. That's weird. Huh. Why is that picking up so low? I'll never fucking understand this shit. Alright, how about now? I mean, that's getting up into the orange territory. Swallow the little black thing, fucking, you know. What are we doing? Doesn't appear to change that. Doesn't appear to change that either. Well, see, now I'm fucking redlining. I didn't even turn anything. Fucking. You're a mob of cunts. How about this now? Like, it's just weird too, because some games are just louder. Like, I've noticed sometimes I gotta go down and turn the little manual thing so I can even hear the game up. And then sometimes it's just like, coming in hot! Alright, look, I got no fucking, you know... Is it still too loud now? I mean, that's the problem, is like, there's like a fucking delay. Like, so I got no fucking... yeah, see that? Like, it's... Penis. Yeah, see, it's fucking... Wah! I don't think that's doing anything. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting fucked with. How about now? How about now? Yeah. Alright, look, like... I didn't do anything and I'm just back to where I was a minute ago, except it's like... fucking coming in properly now. I don't... I just want some fucking semblance of sense out of it. You know, that's all. Ba 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 ba. Everything can suck my dick. Arms Master Festal. A wondrous balloon. Okay, what I want. How do I fucking... Jesus, explore, keep the balloon a secret, to commission the inventor to create dozens of these balloons in the hope of making a travel system. Ah, see, easy. You gotta make fucking, you know, infrastructure. There's not a lot I can do about the game music specifically because it's coming in over the desktop audio. I don't know, I might set it as a window, but I don't trust OBS to work that precisely. Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, a pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you in return for a future favor of his choosing. I don't trust future favor of his choosing, you know? Yeah, it is better not to be in debt. I'm not like fucking... This feels like a trick. Prepare, your friend approaches. This is a sparring class. I feel like if he's injured, that'll show up. You know, if there's an injury that I should be able to clock to an injury in an opponent, you know? And that's important. Like, knowing, like, if it's like, alright, you gotta know this, if it's a fight to the death or some fucking war or something, yeah, fine. But like, you know, it's a fucking battle. It's not to the death. So, you know, the end result's not that hugely negative. And, like, you have to be able to pick up on that in the heat of the moment. Otherwise, you're just not doing very good. You know? I'll go B on that one. While at the marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice a bag of coins at your feet. Do you? Keep it. I'm keeping it. One summer afternoon, your father, Talon, gives you a choice of chores. Would you rather work the forge with him, casting out for a new plow, gather herbs for your mother preparing dinner, go catch fish at the stream using a net and line, work the fucking forge, maybe. Get those arms going. Your father tells you one night the story of his battle at Borum Valley when his men had routed the enemy. They would have captured them all if not for the brave sacrifice of a young sergeant on the opposing side who held the pass long enough for his men to free slavery. He had done so knowing that it would cost him his life. If you had been that man, you would have fled, rationalizing that your experience with battle tactics was too valuable to be wasted and could make the difference later. I mean, it doesn't, like, you know, suggest that the guy has, like, a difference-making battle knowledge. I'll go C. I reckon I could get out of that. Like, you know, you want to get the men safe, but you don't need to just stand there and get killed. Telepaths. They have been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe that this is a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion to another human's mind. Loyal followers of the king are nothing to fear. Finding assassins in these times, it is a necessary evil. Although you do not necessarily like the idea, a telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war or finding someone innocent of a crime. Look, see. It's a little like a lot of things, you know. It's one of those things that you shouldn't be able to do without a warrant. But Arms Master Festal, excellent. Introduces a new student to the class, a small, awkward boy named Tits. I know it's Tiss, I'm not calling him that. Who does not seem to have any natural talent at all. The class is divided into two sides for a mock battle, and as one of the generals, you would assign your soldiers to positions. Tiss is one of your men. You decide to put Tiss at the front line with the other fighters, rationalizing that in any realistic battle he would probably be a casualty anyway, and that there must be some sacrifices. Use Tiss as a scout, rationalizing that because of his small size, he would probably be good at seeking and gathering information on the enemy. Assign Tiss to several posts during the course of the battle, staying there and helping him so he can gain valuable experience and improve. Yeah, it's gotta be C, because like maybe he's good at sneaking. Maybe you don't know. Maybe he's the kind of power bottom that'd make an amazing spy, you know. You gotta, see, a smart fucking leader finds uses for everybody. They don't just cast someone out. A lawyer bird. Alright, I'll turn the fucking game audio down a wee bit. Your parents have a party for several relatives. While helping around the house, you see your cousin slip into a darkened room. Curious, you follow and discover him slipping a silver candlestick into his jacket. He is an honorable boy, but you know his family has suffered some recent financial hardship. He has not seen you yet, do you? Clear your throat. You know, help him but not resort to stealing. Close the door behind you and say nothing. Oh, so it's my candlestick. I mean, I feel like B runs the risk of causing excess trouble, so I'll go A. Clear your throat and tell him, but like, you know, you can probably get help. Othissa, a friend, has been beat by a boy several years older than either you or her. She asks for your help. Are you more inclined to... oh yeah, no, these are, you know, again, like you'll hear pretty much the same things in the Void Conf tests. These are all just personality tests and stuff. You can find this I mean, I don't know, you might have had to have gotten them from a book or something back when this game was made, but these days you can find this shit all over the internet. Gather a bunch of friends. Yeah, gather a bunch of fucking friends. If he's bigger and older than me and I got no chance of fucking beating him, then yeah, I'll whoop the shit out of him. As an archer. Yeah, sure. Pointy. Pointy the archer. Yeah. Hammerfell. Which, alright, look, you losers. Which is the fantasy equivalent of Goodna? But remember, though, personality tests are star signs. People who think they're too smart for star signs. Meaningless gibberish. Sterling. That does not appear on the thing. Do you like guilty gear? Are you some kind of homosexual? Daggerfall. Alright, look. Look at the screen and choose one of the selectable places on the screen. You fucking mutants. There's Hammerfell. I don't see a Daggerfall. Do I? So help me God, don't make me get Danny Bonaducci. Where's Daggerfall? Okay, look at the screen. Which one can I select? Is Hammerfell Daggerfall on Tuesdays? God almighty, this is why I'd never ask. Elsewhere, great. That's the first, that's, yeah. Pointy the archer. Know ye this also, their race is born of the desert where life is cruel and harsh and death. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, too late, you morons. I'm from fucking elsewhere now, you buttholes. Christ on a fucking cross. Which of these should I come from? Fucking line of cunts selecting things that aren't on the goddamn menu. I mean, chuck a beard on me and they fucking nailed it. Aren't I supposed to be a cat or some shit? I mean, look, I don't know what I'm doing here. Bonus points. Alright. Okay. Will, agility, speed, endurance. I mean, look, I know I'm an archer, but I'm a little stronger than that. Muscle archer. Yeah, baby. Will. Yeah, I'm stubborn as well. There we go. Thou will now choose thy appearance. Okay. How do I what? Who cares? It's Lady Jesus. Yeah, the music is really fucking loud, and I cannot hear the lady talking. Like, and that's, again, that's not me. That's just the fucking way the game's compressed. Alright, look, I don't care, lady. I just want to fucking, let's, you know. You awaken to the drip of water, and, yes, you know, I've lived in housing commission. God, so this is what all the fuss is about. Bing. Okay, is that pilfer, or can I just How do I pick that up? I don't want to necessarily, you know. I was too close to the key. That's what I get. I mean, at least it just, like, knows that I've got, like, shit in there and doesn't, you know, isn't a dick about it. Oh, hell yeah, baby. Alright, how do I put my pants on? Oh, there we go. Okay. No. Christ. Well, at least I got a sword. I mean, shouldn't they give me the option to find a fucking bow and arrow if, like, you know... Oh, what the fuck's that? Bottle kids. Hey, how do I even hit? Ugh. Oh, okay. Really? That... You died our last hope for just... I mean, I'm willing to bet you just had to be there, you know? I mean, that's an amazing cover. That sells itself already. I mean, look at that. Fuck yeah. I want to be involved in whatever that is. I do not have that square. Like, my life would be so much better if I had a better jaw. If I had that jawline, I'd be the handsomest boy. I mean, on the plus side, having a nubbiny little chin does make it hard to put me in a rear naked choke, though, so. He's pushing the edge of 3D technology. So it was like the first one, just the Elder Scrolls or something. I don't like that little pants goblin. Fuck him. I don't know. Like, I got no... I mean, it seemed functional enough. I'll probably keep that. I'll keep the Elder Scrolls. I might want to look at them one day. Alright, what's next? Which of these bastard fucking things? Daggerfall. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Oh, okay, so this is, the arena was the first one. I feel like you shouldn't be able to put, like, you know, you shouldn't have the colon thing for the first thing, you know? Like, I feel like that's not generally the approach that you should have. I wonder if this one's audio compression is going to be completely fucked up. I feel like it was more like, less a superhero mask and more like Ultimate Warrior face paint. Okay. TMP bat. Okay. Cleatle, I don't want a fucking dagger, let's just... Alright, look. It's mounted, so don't be a wang. There we go. Alright. That doesn't look right. That doesn't look right at all. Ah, god damn it. Okay, let's try this again. The whole day is just gonna be fucking Elder Scrolls shit, isn't it? Okay, so that didn't work. Maybe I gotta run, you know... Maybe I gotta run off the CD, the D drive, like... I gotta install the fucker. What you gonna do about it, Bethesda? Oh, what you gonna do about it, Bethesda? Activate or deactivate child guard. I don't want the minimum install size. Fucking whole hog that. Ah, look out. Huge installation of 450 megabytes, people. Oh, fuck you. Okay, let's just get minimum fine, you know. Yes. Let's see if auto detect actually works.
Rest well this night.
I heard something. Alright. Alright. Hey, look at that. It's so funny you gotta fucking install this shit into like a fucking zip drive's hypothetical C. Start a new game. Oh Christ, here we are again. Where was I supposed to be from? High Rock? What's Morrowind about? Dark Elves, alright. Black Marsh. Argonians, Reptiles, Somerset Isle. Ooh, Fancy Elves. Wood Elves. Aren't they the cat people or some shit? Hammerfell. The Nordlings. I mean, look, that is a chunk of my genetic history. Christ. Let's just, like, look, what's a battle mage, alright. Okay, it scrolls down. I was wondering where just dude that hits shit was, you know? Like, you don't gotta make this complicated. Alright, oh, up there, alright. Club Noggin! Alright, look, you gotta have, like, some kind of fucking... I mean, you know, the mustache is a tad fancy there. But, look, you know, can't argue with that. Add bonus points, okay. Like, I can hit things, but I can also read. Oh, Christ. Just never ends. Well, alright, look, you know, let's just max out blunt weapon. You know, let's not get too fancy here. Oh, yeah, hand to hand, baby. Fisticuffs. It's the old ways. Minor skills. Alright, now, like, if I'm gonna be up things' butts, like, you should fucking give yourself some good dodging as well. Okay. Let's just go average. Let's not, like, fucking... Yeah, that sounds great.
"400 years after Tybur-Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end.
I mean, what's the audio mix like?
Will close at the Empire of Tamriel. The
I feel like all of
unworthy
these, just the
heirs
audio
of the
balance is just
Septim
completely
dynasty
fucked.
have allowed the bonds of
Are these digitized guys?
Excuse the gloom,
Fuck yeah.
but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still.
Can you tell Quan Chi to stop staring at me, please?
Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject ally and friend, as you are.
Okay.
I did grieve for him. But his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge.
Alright.
I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed.
I mean, this whole place seems to have a lot of
Perhaps
problems.
you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul.
They need fantasy with, like,
This as your emperor.
Appalachian, you know, like Appalachian fantasy. Like, I get why they chuck it all into, like, fucking fancy man English times and shit, but, like, they gotta get some fucking variety in there, man. You know?
Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall.
I do not care. Okay, how do I look? Like, it says pointy downy, but, like, I push everything and I don't seem to get any, like... Oh, Christ, how do I fucking run? Click on the bag. Alright, there we go. Ah, look at that. I mean, like, does a flail count as pointy or blunt? Because it's blunt, but with pointy bits. Alright. How do I use flail? Did I get it? Okay, I did not. Okay. That feels just, like, unnecessarily complicated. Rats. Alright. Fuck you. What the fuck's attack? Why can't you just tell me what attack is? Okay, press A. Alright. Take your back to swings by holding down the right mouse button. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that ain't great. Look, how do I look down? Because, like... Page down. M's map, that's on me. Alright, look. Just, what the fuck is... I'd like to look down. For Christ's sake, I want to look down. Ah, there's no fucking native mapping to it. Thank God. Float up, float down. Alright, I haven't got that. Is there no... Like, can I not look down to fucking hit the fucking thing? It says page up, page down, for float up and float down. Crouch, D. Alright, it's gotta be crouch. That's gotta be it. Okay. Come here, you fucker. Why is... I suppose I'm crouching, but still. Look, I'm just... That was an excruciating experience. And worse than it had any reason to be. So many ways that could have been more pleasant. Just everything about that combat experience sucked ass. Alright, what miserable, stupid, goddamn fantasy. What am I up to now? Battlespire. Goddamn fucking... Yep, Battlespire. Okay. Why would it not have, like, delete there? Why would it not have look up, look down? It had float up, float down. Starting Battlespire. Oh, I've got 63 megabytes of RAM. That's nice. Oh, goody. Alright. Probably got to install it again. I'm assuming. It's one of those... That one felt like... I can see why people got really into fucking whatever the one that got released a bajillion times was. Skyrim or whatever. You know? Because, like... You know, if nothing else, that game's functionally playable. You know, like, I don't like fantasy, but it's not a playable fucking game, you know? Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Unity. You know, because it takes all of these ideas and just gives you, like, here it is. Imagine if those games from the mid-90s were actually fun. I do not have an older video card. Okay. Older video card. I should drag you out of here and kick your ass for suggesting such a thing. Fucking enable captions anyway. Why not? Okay. Oh, there's nudity? Is there any frontal nudity? Alright, so what the fuck will that exist as now? Okay. I mean, mythological India is a good choice. Always a good choice, because also Indian myths are basically like fucking, you know,
of the recovery of the
pre-built for this shit.
As it was told to me by the son of old Khmer these many years ago. How the legions of Daedra
Blah, blah, blah. I didn't get a chance to name myself. Okay. I am Beanwhacker. Each Tamalarian culture has dictated certain skills, each race receives bonuses, blah 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 blah, yeah. Right. Wood Elf, Dark Elf, High Elf, Red Guard, Breton, and Lord. Ah, fuck it. Why argue? I am's what I am's. Oh, that is great. I mean, I don't want these to pop. That is stellar. Oh, Christ. That looks like early Playgirl. How the fuck did this thing pop up with just like Vince McMahon out of nowhere? These are all the worst hair I've ever seen in my entire life. All of this is just... Look, there's gotta be a long fucking beard, alright? You can't give me this fucking... You know... I mean, I got a bit of grey in there these days. Sort of. Yeah, like... Okay, just existing... I don't want to fucking... no. That's not a helpful way of popping up the thing. I need them to know that from the distant future. Warrior. Lord, I don't care. Just getting angrier and angrier. Alright, look, I know it's not gonna let me leave until I fucking... Oh, thank God. Press enter and hold the plus cursor with the plus cursor. What? Oh, okay, enter and hold it, right, okay. 4 button, spell book, alright. The compass, okay. Woo! Got mouse look. Actual mouse look, look at that. Fuck yeah. I'm too far away, that's fine. I mean, this probably had functional mouse look before most FPS games. That looks like a later place. I don't want to go into Lava Acres just yet. You know, kind of sticking me to the wall there a little. Oh, hell yeah. What's that? Ow! Okay, great, but I'm like, I can't move now. I'm just stuck down here. Fucking fisticuffing nothing. I love how, like, they just made, like, it's almost a step back, the attack, but, like, it's a step back to something that might actually fucking work. Like, I can't move. I can't do anything. I'm just like... Christ, whatever. I'm not going through all that again. I mean, alright, like, some may say it's obvious not to touch the big fucking shiny thing, and in a lot of situations I'd agree, but, like, also this is some kind of fantasy bullshit, so, like, maybe I'm supposed to go fucking, that's the vortex that takes me out of here. I don't know. Sinister tale of moral conflict and triumph. Honestly, though, I feel like this would have been better, you know? I feel this in general, Battlespire felt better. Like, it had mouse look. I mean, that's just wild. Alright. Look, 3 dimensions, baby. Look at that fat potato head over there and guy with bum hole for a mouth. That seems uncomfortable. Alright. I wonder if I can just skip some shit here. Probably not. It's probably gonna make me do it again, isn't it? I have to fucking goddamn install it like a goddamn maniac. Alright, what do we got? Okay, well that's mounted, so... That's weird that's the only D drive option, I mean... Alright, look. That didn't work. I don't think that worked. That didn't. Oh. How about now? God, look at that. Huh. I mean, did it crash? God, what is with bumhole for a mouth? That sucks. That is just unpleasant to look at. Alright. Gonna guess that's kind of frozen where it is. There we go. Okay. So, I think it was that crashed. Ba-twing! God damn it, illegal descriptor. That's a fucking... That's a problem to solve later. Which is a shame, because I would like to meet Mr. Prolapsed Anus for a face. I would have thought the Elder Scrolls would have had more fucking imagery and shit in the storage than that, but Ah, Christ. Well, that only took up most of the day. Ah, good, and we get Woody Hunt Selectabot. Fantastic. Goddamn fantasy, fucking goddamn dweebs, fucking Woody bot, fuck. In Electrobot, you play the role of a robot named Electrobot. Your quest is to save your creator. You aren't yet completed, and so all of your special abilities, such as flying and time travel, are not active. I love, like, that's just flying and time travel, you know. No, it's for losers. Alright. Rusty key. I don't care. You know, I can't step down from the fucking graphics powerhouse that is fucking Elder Scrolls Arena and then deal with fucking, you know, Electrobot. Electronoid! Wow, graphics. Yeah, like it's probably like a lot of these is why I don't if there's something I think is gonna be interesting and I can't get it to run, I'll usually keep it because a lot of the time I could probably fiddle about. There are a lot of options and a lot of things you can do to sort of get shit to fucking work, but that can also be a fucking hole. Like it's not like sometimes shit just works and you can fix it straight away and that's amazing. Sometimes you know it don't, and then it becomes just you know a thing of watching me, you know. Almost inaudibly muttering to myself about why fucking something won't work. Alright, so this is a breakout. Bum out. Yeah, alright. I mean, I feel like it's gonna have mouse, you know, mouse interaction. Be a mousy one. Oh, look at this. There's a cutscene. Fuck. Ah, look at my little character getting created. There's a little tube there. Paddles. Oh, fuck me. Boop. Alright, bit quick. And also, I don't want to have to watch one of those little cutscenes every time just to get my little guy out. I mean, look, that's a, you know... I don't dislike that game on any personal level. I just don't really want to play much in the way of fucking Breakout clones, you know? Oh, Christ. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Inspect my gadget. Dun 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 dun. Honestly, a lot of the time it is the fiddling. Like, I will fiddle for ages to get a game that I don't even really want to play working, just, you know. It's hard to even, like, it's difficult to even see what I'm looking at here, you know? I honestly don't think they really have the colors to get this right. Wait, no, is it a gray jacket? I fucking can't even remember now. I think it is gray. It is gray, but it's like kind of a light gray. No, that's too light. You know, he wasn't very good at his job, sadly. What's the oops button do? Ah, it's just undo. Well, that was fun. Ugh. You won't shout as I fiddle about. The Catholic Church. There are too many of these. Alright, at the zoo. It's funny that, like, even in the future, that Red Guard game is still a pain in the ass to get going. Like, that's just very funny. Alright, yep, okay, This is just boring as shit. Alright, so, I'm gonna be the Na'vi. And we're at a zoo for, like, people. There's a lot there. This sucks. My hair is concrete. I am indestructible. You got any of them electric crayons? Let's get it. And friends. I wonder what, like, fucking... Ario Brothers! Excellent. I think something's amiss here. I think we're getting two games kind of with their wires crossed a little. Yeah. Yeah. They used to have people zoos. It's a good thing they don't know more. Alright. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, holy shit, look at this. Well, that game was a crime. I'm gonna report those people to Nintendo. Ah, Jesus, alright, come on. What's pink on Peach again? I can't fucking remember. She's wearing some kind of, you know, apron or something to, you know... Why does Link look like that? Why does he look munted? This is just... You could just while away like a fucking afternoon. As a child. Just... It kind of looks like Mario's a bit nude there, you know... Oh, that is all the fun I'm capable of getting out of that. Alright. Where is this fucking Ario Brothers business? There it is. Ah, there you are. You thought you could hide from me.
I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, now what miserable bullshit was I dealing with here? Electric fucking goddamn crayon. Oh, yeah. I don't want that either. Dinosaurs are quite explicitly not forever. Who's like dinosaurs are forever? You know what I like about this one? It just colors it in for me. See, now that's so much better. I don't have to do anything. Genius. Aww. Alright. I do love that period of cartoons where, like, the theme was just a guy yelling the name of the show at you. Gotta hammer that shit. Gotta, you know, get it to fucking just kick off when you're in the toy store. What the fuck is going on? Hey, that guy's got his dick out on top of the White House. Alright, so Super Mario, for some reason, you know, has his penis out on top of the White House. And, you know, that's like an afternoon. Whose idea was that? Back home. World tour. Statue of Liberty. Why are they got a 9/11 the Statue of Liberty? Oh God. It's Raphael, isn't it? I had a bad vibe. Always a bit worried about Raphael, you know. He has an attitude. We just didn't know that that amounted to the kind of, you know, weirdo fucking conservative beliefs that would see him finally decide to destroy the lady with the offer of invitation to foreigners. I don't remember this being a decal, so I'm assuming that this is, like, actually him. I mean, what else we got in here? You know, blow Stonehenge. I thought it was America. So it is world tour. That hurts my brain. The perspective on that is all sorts of weird. Bavarian castle. What do we do here? I don't know. Wow, we're at a Bavarian castle. The Alps. The fucking Kremlin. The entire Pisa. See, now look, alright. That perfect fucking sense. Exactly. I mean, they're in the clouds for some reason. I don't understand what that's about. But, you know, pizza and fucking doing the fucking tourist thing. Alright. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you're expecting there. It's the desert. There's not a lot of shit going on in the desert. And Leonardo taking a shit in the Nile. That's amazing. Sphinx. Fighting a kangaroo. Wasn't there a mutant kangaroo in there somewhere? That's just weird. Are you trying to mate with that Galapagos tortoise? Once again, Raphael violently threatening a president. I love the Radio Shack sticker on that. That's fantastic. That's just terrible. Who colored that? What a piece of shit coloring job, you stupid piece of shit. Alright, there's one last fucking thing. Is it Electroman or Electro Body? What's happening here? Oh no, I know the Rippers were in Tank Girl, but you know, there's a mutant fucking everything in Ninja Turtles. I think there might be a mutant kangaroo in there somewhere. British stuff. Ah, shit. It's like fucking. What is that? I didn't even recognize that fucking language. Something like a phenomenon.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
You know what? So far, so good for weird homemade Robocop. Alright, how do I shoot? Fire. I don't know, maybe I don't have ammo. Alright, that looks like charge. I'm glad I chose to play this. Boo. Out of here, you little Roomba. That is fucking. I get a real gay club vibe from this. You know, there's a we work hard, we play hard. Electro Body. Welcome to Electro Body. Eastern Europe's most popular venue for homosexuals. Woo! That was close. I don't know if I'm gonna run out or what. I think that's just my general power level. That's pretty rad. I'm happy there. I got another one. I'm so powerful. Oh, now I get like a fucking synth hit when I fucking shoot. Oh, look at that. I gotta get, look at the little robots. No, stop taking away my power. Yeah, come here, you little sons of bitches. That's what you get. Alright, maximum power. Oh, shit, yeah. Can I kill these things? Oh. I can now. I can't kill those. Huh, alright. I can fuck those up, though, which I'm not really sure about. Nice try. You can't, like, change your jumps in the air, though, which is... Oh, you bastard. Yeah, maybe I want to see what's over here first, though, arrows, huh? You think about that? I don't think I can get up there, though. Ooh, boink. Oh, it goes down eventually. Alright, maybe I should just go this way. Let's just get out of here. I've had enough fun in the club, and the robots just starting to give me the willies. Alright. Can I even get up there? Jump, little Robo-Man. Hey, alright. The shootable hints is novel, but like sometimes it like eats your fucking bullet, which... Ooh! I love that the pickups come with these. I am so disappointed I only got one of those. Was there a Jesus Robocop? That was a waste of my fucking precious little bullets. My precious bodily bullets. Jesus is here! Yeah, that fan-fucking-tastic. That's the respawn point, too. That's so fucking funny. Is there, like, a power-up over here, though? Oh. Look at that. You know. Why would the... Is this the start? Where am I? Ah, god damn it. Oh, whatever. That's enough of Mr. Electro Body. I need to pee. Uh-huh. Is Electroman going to be the English version of Electro Body? Are these meant to be about Jesus? Because nothing about them feels very Jesus-y, you know? And usually they can't help themselves. It's just going to be... It is!
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
Huh, this actually plays a little better. Good old white Electro Jesus. I got footsteps.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency area.
I mean, he basically was Christ. So Alex Murphy, man. He fucked up others for their sins. Oh, piss off. That was on me. That was on me. No. I still... Huh, that's interesting. Okay, those are a little different. I can do that. Aww.
We have to be careful. This is an emergency.
It's epic mega games. All of these are great. Look at that. They've got both kinds of terrible box art. You know, they got the Mega Man 2 box art. Like, that's great. Ransacked by aliens. A mere vestige of a single pulse cannon. Okay. I think there are just two very distinct versions of it. No graphic violence. I mean, when I kill the fucking phones, it looks like they bleed, but, you know. You know what, I'm keeping that. I actually enjoyed fucking Electroman. I mean, the second one's better. A game that's just called Electronic Aggravation. Fantastic. That's a tomorrow problem. It just, I don't know, maybe it's just incidental. Maybe it's just, you know, I didn't really care. It wasn't like exactly that, but it was just like, well, you know, what happens when you respawn? Well, Jesus did that, didn't he? Oh, yeah, you're right. Let's just have Jesus fucking launch up some, you know, what you're saying, modern Jesus wouldn't come back with some fucking cyber parts. You know, Jesus is cool. He's hip. Jesus is on TikTok. It's got a 2014 re-release. Yeah, I'm kind of... I think it was... It's such a weird level of, like, Christian, you know? Because if everything you perceive in the world is not religious enough for you to need it to be religious, it immediately will just go completely overboard into the obnoxiously religious, you know. That's why there's like movies and then Christian movies. And you can always tell the fucking Christian movies. You know, they're just, they can't, there's no capacity to interpret texts. So everything has to just superficially scream Jesus at them as loud as it can possibly be screamed. So to have like something that is that is, you know, but it's also it didn't feel like it was a parody of that. It just felt like there was just, yeah, you know, what's the respawn point? Well, Jesus respawns. Yeah, you're right. All right, well, let's just make it fucking the Jesus respawn point. Which is such a very strange niche of religiosity to have occurred seemingly naturally, you know, like because it really is either a you know, an on or off kind of thing with you know, it's either just like, you know, there's just religious people who make stuff and it's just stuff. Sometimes they're capable of even, you know, like C.S. Lewis actually sort of just telling a story and kind of having like an obvious parallel. Then it's like, you know, then there's just like the rest of it. Which, I mean, I suppose to be fair is really just the Baptists and shit. Fucking absolute worst thing to happen to that religion. Alright, where are we at? 307 members. Look at that, getting close to 310. But it has to stay stable. You know, you get treated like you're fucking sapient human beings when it goes to 310, but only for as long as it lasts that. That doesn't just kick it over into some space where it'll remain forever, where you'll get, you know, your happy positive treatment. It's only there as long as it's there. You know. You can't pull off a super move if you don't have meter. Having attained meter once doesn't just put you into some category where, like, you can just then just do supers. That's not the way meter works. Jesus is here. Yeah, Bill Hicks had a bit about the, you know, idea of Christ coming back and seeing a cross, and just it being like walking up to Jackie Onassis with a rifle pendant on and tapping it, and just being like, thinking of John. Which I honestly wouldn't put past the QAnon people, I suppose. Oh, that's fascinating to watch. It kind of reminds me of every time I see, like, some, you know, like, when like, fucking, what's his name, Chuckles, got, like, put in charge of England. And, you know, it's my natural instinct to go, like, that's, you know, this is fucking stupid. And, you know, the concept of a monarchy is an embarrassing thing to have persisted into the 21st century. And the idea that you're just, like, you know, innately better for some fucking reason because your ancestors were pretty good at incest is just kind of dumb. And then you see the people that, like, you know, you see monarchists. And monarchists make sense if you're the monarchy. For everybody else, you're just loudly screaming that, hey, this guy's genetically better than me. And you look at them and you're like, yeah, those humans are kind of a solid argument that, like, there are just people who need to be ruled. I'm looking at them and I'm like, yeah, I'm better than those people too. Fair point. The Conjuring movies are almost admirably religious. Like, a lot of them try to, like, you know, kind of go to broader religious concepts, but, like, the Conjuring movies are just like, it's Jesus, and this lady married Satan. And it's almost quaint, in a way. Like, it's still rich coming from a bunch of child fuckers, but still. I do, every now and then they'll try to address that too. There'll be like a thing where it's like, oh, you know, the church hasn't always been good and there's been evil in it. And it's like, nice try, guys. Maybe if you did something about it as opposed to just having some lip service in some fucking films. I mean, there were cons as well. The fucking, you know, half-wits that the Conjuring movies were based on. In case you were stupid enough to think that they actually fucking, I don't know, rolled out Jesus like a fucking Pokemon to defeat fucking Satan's, you know, Pidgey. And if you think that, you are probably irreparably stupid. Okay, so should be recording with Amber tomorrow, I think. Still feeling like shit today. But that's why I'm here. Endlessly, unmissably consistent. Like the moon itself. Yeah, but if you can't get your pea brain around, like, you know, your own fucking traditions, then, you know. Like, if you're fucking alien on death's door, fine, I don't think it's the biggest deal in the world, but, like, you know, that was a whole big expensive pile of nonsense to have a guy sit on a gold chair, you know. Too many people take that shit seriously. It is deeply embarrassing. Fucking mutants. But, well, God knows what they'd be like without the monarchy. I mean, shit, look at what they're like with it. Maybe they're holding a bunch of those weird Britons in check. I do like the way Pokemon's always, you know, there's just the constant thing of like, yeah, the Pokemon love battling. It's what they do. And it's like, yeah, dogs fight. It still makes dog fighting rings bad. You know, like, it's like, don't, it's like unconsciousness in a Batman thing, you know. Unconsciousness does not work that way. If you hit somebody in the fucking head and they don't move for 30 seconds, you've probably killed them. But, you know, if you put that into a movie or anything, most fucking, you know, half of this shit's not fun anymore. So you just have to accept it. Don't shine a light on it, otherwise you've just, you know, that's gonna break things. You know, you don't heavily address the fucking cockfighting issue of fucking Pokemon. Same as I say, you know, I played Red. You know, I played Pokemon Red on the fucking Game Boy. Like the Game Boy, not the fucking Game Boy Advance or any shit like that. So, you know, back then there was like, oh yeah, here are some legendaries, and there were 3 of them. There were lightning and shit. And that was about as complicated as it got, at least within the fucking, you know, the fucking game as I remember fucking playing it. And now there's like one of them's like a giant dog that's also Jesus or something. Like, that's like God. And I was like, I don't know if you're allowed to have like God in a ball, and then you make them like battle other gods. It just seems like a bit much. I think things have gotten out of hand. It's like, it's alright if Mewtwo is some kind of god tier power, because it's like, what happened? Well, humans looked at these things and were like, hey, what if we fucking tampered with him genetically and tried to turn him into shit? That's fair. That would happen. But like, you know. They're just out there. Most fictions, and, you know, I say most meaning pretty much all, but I'm willing to bet that there's just probably some I can't think of off the top of my head, will have some kind of fundamental thing that's just dumb or stupid if you think about it too much. And you just, you know, that's the suspension of disbelief. And the art of any kind of fiction is to do as much as you can and be as creative as you can without doing anything that might accidentally make everybody go and stop and look at the fucking thing that they're not supposed to be looking at. You know, it's like in like theater how there'll be stagehands and shit doing stuff. And provided they're doing what they're doing properly, you don't really think about them. But if one of them just falls over and goes, I fell on my bottom, now you're looking at them. And that kind of like shatters the whole fucking illusion. I still, that fucking image of like, because I got sort of about halfway through the proper final fucking draft now of like the Mr. Plow write-up, and the moment of Krusty walking in to these like 3 huge Siberian tigers is just such a thing of beauty. I've got like a real soft spot for jokes where the punchline is the setup for the punchline is so screamingly obvious that the volume of it becomes part of the joke itself. Just just walks in and they're all already angry and he's so happy and you know what's going to happen. You know what's coming. Anchorman 2 is not a very good movie, but the whole lead up to crashing the Winnebago is so fucking funny. Just bowling ball collection, terrarium full of scorpions, couple of deep fryers going, and you like it's so obvious where it's going. But then the execution of that with the music and the slow motion is it's such a wonderful payoff. The rest of the movie is like overlong and kind of shit, but like, you know, that one bit, absolute fucking gem. Alright. So remember, I'll treat you like human beings. I mean, the Daggerfall issue today has not helped that process, I will say that. But look, if you get it up to 310, that means at least, you know, some of you are capable of processing language, so tell your friends, tell the family that you still talk to, get that up to 310 and I'll treat you like people. Until then, you're just, you know, as far as I'm concerned, you're mostly just like sophisticated chatbots. And the sophisticated part's fucking debatable. Alright. Should be getting some more recording done soon. Making it up to 310s. Remember, number goes up, number goes up, number goes up, number goes up. Watch my show, or I'll bash you fucking kids.